Our other top news story this evening, Google employees could face a pay cut if they continue to work from home. And now some other tech companies are hinting they may follow suit. KPIX5's Kit Do joins us live from Google headquarters in Mountain View this evening. Kit?
So we're learning more about this internal salary calculator tool that's making the rounds now. Employees plug in their home office and their position, where they might want to move to, and then the algorithm crunches those numbers, and sometimes it spits out some bad news. The sprawling Googleplex is still a ghost town, but whenever employees do come back to the office, there will be fewer of them. In a company blog post back in May, CEO Sundar Pichai said 20% will be working from home full-time, and your compensation will be adjusted according to your new location. 3 months later, we now know about how much. According to a report by Reuters, an employee living in Stamford, Connecticut, an hour from New York City by train, would be paid 15% less if she worked from home, while a colleague from the same office living in New York City would see no cut from working from home. Reuters examined screenshots of the so-called work location tool and found 5 and 10% differences in the Seattle, Boston, and San Francisco areas. Google did not respond to our request for comment, but told Reuters our compensation packages have always been determined by location, and we always pay at the top of the local market based on where an employee works from.
I really do see this as a range of possibilities that companies might choose from, but ultimately it's going to rest on the unique circumstances of each company.
Peter Leroux Munoz with the Silicon Valley Leadership Group says employers are navigating uncharted waters. Facebook and Twitter have also cut pay for their employees, moving to more affordable cities. However, Reddit and Zillow have opted to maintain salaries no matter where an employee is based.
Just as companies have to make their own determinations about what's best for their future, employees are also going to have to look and consider what are their family obligations, what are their concerns with commutes, and what are their financial circumstances, and ultimately they're going to have to make the decision that's best for them and for their immediate families.
That sounds very unfair.
Unfair?
Yeah.
This Google employee, who did not want to be identified, says the pay cut might be enough to convince folks to come back to the office.
Yeah.
Are you able to be as efficient at home?
I think so. It's just like different way of working, but I still be like efficient. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. To be clear, salary reductions would only apply to those people who are working remotely. That would be full-time, Kit?
Correct. So Google has made it very public and very clear they're going to a hybrid model where people work partly in the office and part at home. This particular situation where you have a possible pay cut, this only applies to workers who are doing full-time remote work.
Interesting. We'll see if it becomes a trend. Kit Do reporting live. Thanks.